Matt, feels like a proper away win, that one. 1-0, clean sheet in these tough conditions. Your thoughts on that one, please?
Yeah, proper because, listen, you can't see it there, and I don't know how well it would transmit to anyone who's watching it on the TV. It's horrendous conditions today. Obviously all the supporters there have probably had wind and rain smack bang in their face. Horrendous conditions, so to come away from home, get a clean sheet, that's a hell of a performance, hell of a team performance. So yeah, I'm just super proud. Wanted to just mention my son's birthday today. So, you know, this is some days like this where the sacrifices you make not to be with, you know, your eldest child on his birthday, it means a hell of a lot to win the game. I must admit, it meant a lot to me to win it. So happy birthday, son. But in terms of the performance, I thought first half we started really well. I thought some of the game plan we spoke about with our wing backs again, and we felt that Neuville on the right hand side, a hell of an attacking threat, but we felt like we could transition that side, and we felt again with Connor that we could try and exploit the 1v1s in the wide areas there, which we did for the first 10 or 15 minutes. And then I felt in trying to get ourselves into the game or continue when you know you're going to come under a little bit of pressure, I felt like we tried to be a little bit too cute at times in the kind of 15 minute to 35 minute spell. And today it felt like a day where you just had to do the basics really well. So that was something we spoke about at half time, how it just wasn't the day for little cute passes, and it just wasn't the day for inviting pressure, which I felt we did a little bit, because again I felt like in the wide area was going to be where we'd, you know, hopefully exploit what is a good team. I'm not going to pretend that I thought that Dave was going to be the one who was marauding on that side, but it's, you know, it's something we speak about with the outside centre halves, getting around the wing backs, but it's difficult to get around Connor because of how quick he is. Again, great work from Dave. But I just felt in that second half we had to show every single side to us. We had to show heart and resilience and courage, desire. We blocked, we headed, we kicked, we attacked, we looked athletic. Probably could have scored another goal on the counter, which would have been nice for all of us to settle down. And in Tommy, we punched and did everything he needed to do under. Listen, they're a good team. They will beat so many teams here, so many teams away. They're a proper team, and the team that Johnny's put together, they'll be right up there because I think they're a proper team. So for us, we wanted to. We spoke about putting a stick in the sand, flag in the sand. We knew it was going to be that sort of a day, and we did it.
So Nathan getting his 11th goal of the season, he'll obviously get applauded as the one who's, you know, scored the winner in the game. But when you've got a defence as resolute as we were today, I thought Donovan Daniels was absolutely outstanding in the middle of the three. Like you said, head kick, everything away, and that's a proper leader's performance from him as well.
Yeah, I thought we just spoke about that. The performance from him, as I say, I think the lad Bugle, he's one of the most effective strikers in the division. We saw that here at last season, a hell of an effective striker. So I thought Donovan put in a real captain's performance, as did Jamil. Jam has been under the weather this week, so we wanted to try and get as much as we possibly could out of Jammer, and he gave a real leader's performance as well. So, but you have to have them guys doing that when you come away from here. To then allow the younger guns to show that real that cutting edge side, which they did. I thought Jamie ran himself into the ground. I thought Nathan occupied centre halves unbelievably well. I thought Ryan grew into the game, and bringing comms on really settled things down a hell of a lot. And I think a similar thing when Albert came on, settled everything down. And it felt like there was maybe another goal there for us, but I'm not going to be greedy. 1-0 away from home is the very best type of win.
Talk about true professionalism in regards to the way that Donovan's played today. Liam Gordon, another one of those, comes back off international duty late on Thursday. I think that's when he arrives back in the UK. Comes back up, trains, comes back down to London today, and just puts in another stellar performance.
Yeah, Gordsy against, as I say, probably the most attacking and one of. I think we've got lay claim to a good battle of one of the best wing backs in the division. I think we've got, as I say, lay claim to maybe good competition between best right wing backs in the division with Connor and Noiville. But Liam, I thought was he was Liam. You know, I love working with him, love being around him. He commands real kind of energy whenever he's in our presence. So, you know, he goes away to his country, has a really successful time there, and just buzzing to have him back with us. And that partnership him and Tails have together continues to go from strength to strength. I thought Taylor showed, again, incredible heart in testing circumstances in the way that he played. So, yeah, another pleasing thing for me. You know, he did it in front of that support in the corner. Not easy to get to. In fact, incredibly difficult to get to here, especially in these conditions. Incredible support, and it was really nice for me as a manager, and I just said this to the players then, to hear everyone behind me willing us on, and kind of everyone engaged in what's going on, and that togetherness shines through. It's something we spoke about today before we came to the game, that togetherness that we have, which yeah, we made the choice to choose togetherness, and that's where we're at. So you know, proper day, really important performance and incredible results. I thought we really earned that.
On to Tuesday night, you mentioned that support. How important, as they always are, is it going to be to have as many people there for the rearranged game against Bromley?
Yeah, please come out in as many as you possibly can. Hopefully the weather's settled down a bit. Please come out in as many supporters as you can, because, as I've said, we're trying to give you a team to be proud of, a team that never stops and gives everything they possibly can, and you know, desperate for as many as possible to come. And when you come, I say it to you all the time, sing as loud as you possibly can, because we want to restore pride and give pride to this football club, and we're very proud to play for the club. So please come out in your numbers.